Hello, adventurers, and welcome to Grognard and Friends, where friends gather to explore and experience the world of the Aria through Dungeons and Dragons. And speaking of the friends, let's check out this week's episode of Grognard and Friends. When last we left the friends, they had gone in search of their lost friend and wizard Eldred. Their search led them back to the now infamous Stratavernia's house on the edge of the Bitch. Searching the house and calling out their friend's name, they found themselves once again down in the basement and standing before a dark stone staircase that was only about 30 feet long and ended in a stone wall the last time they had visited the house. And the time before that was simply a door in the floor that opened up to the wooden floor itself. And the time before that, even the door wasn't there. But this time, the stone stairs led down into darkness that even a stone with a light spell on it couldn't find the bottom of when thrown into it. So, given this, the friends obviously headed down into the darkness. You have been traversing the staircase for an undetermined amount of time. Some of you think a little over an hour or so. Some say more than 2 hours, while others feel like you have been down in this stairway forever. The good news is that with the exception of a brief moment of vertigo, the stairs have been relatively safe and uneventful. So, what do? Do you continue on?
I say we might as well. We're this far.
Can we sit down for a little bit? That made me a little dizzy. I'd like to talk about it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Maybe
that was weird.
Maybe we should throw something down the stairs and see if we can hear how far it goes.
We can throw something.
See how far it goes.
Pulls another rock out of his pocket, casts light on it, and...
Roll me a 20-sider to hit there, Gaius.
Preferably down a staircase.
Yeah.
For effect.
Peg Reed in the back of the head.
I'm really
Perfect.
short. You shouldn't hit me.
13 is the
13?
roll. Yeah,
Okay,
well,
you
with no
you get a
modifiers
good
thrown on there.
wing on it. It kind of bounces off the side walls and goes and then clatters down a bunch of steps and finally comes to rest where the light seems quite in the distance there.
We do actually see it this time, though. You do actually see the light, though, this time.
Yes. You see the glow of it. You don't see the stone itself, but you see the glow.
Oh, that's at least promising.
It's not too much farther. We could rest for a minute, right? And then go.
And take a short rest if you guys feel needed.
Sure. Yeah.
I would prefer that. Seba.
Okay, so you're going to take like a short rest, or?
Short rest, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pop a squat, pull out some liquids
Really in front of
some
everybody?
sort.
They're right there on the staircase?
Depends
It'll
on what people
mark
are
our
comfortable
spot
with.
like Hansel and Gretel.
Yes, that's
Obviously
Not
some
make
foreign
that a
version
trend.
of Hansel and Gretel that I haven't seen before.
They're always darker in the original.
Could you try spellagramming Eldred again to let him know that we're still coming down the stairs? It's just taking very long.
I guess I could. I'm gonna take a seat because the last time I did this, I kind of got a whammer of a headache. Hopefully, being out of the house, it'll be different, or it could be significantly worse. Make sure I don't fall into the pit and die.
Oh, sure.
We have not seen the
Gaius
house.
down.
What are we in?
I do know,
Okay.
but I don't know
Yeah,
what magically is interfering.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to cast Sending again, Paul,
Okay.
to Eldred and see if I actually get reception this time. Oh, Eldred, we went down the super long staircase in the basement. Is this where you're at? Obviously me. Send.
You wait a little while. You wait a little more, and then you wait a little bit more, and where before there was static and almost like feedback, this time you're getting nothing, and like less than nothing, because it's almost like you didn't even cast the spell. What you hear in your head is a void of anything. The silence of space, almost. You know, it's you don't even hear the normal background kind of air that sometimes you get when you cast a spell.
Yeah, so well, spell failed. I'm getting a sneaking suspicion Eldred, either if he's going down in here, is also in the effect, or he just didn't come down here. Because I definitely got transmissions from him before, but it was fading out, so he could have went this way, the same way we're going. But no luck on sending this time, though. So
somebody give me a
SOL.
Somebody roll me a 20-sider, please. Anybody.
16.
You take your short rest. If any of you want to use any hit dice, feel free.
Could
yes,
I
please
investigate the stonework?
Yes, you can.
With assistance from Bacchus.
Ooh, thank you.
And by the way, Gaius, when you threw the stone with the light spell on it down, you did see where it went and everything. But one thing that give me a perception check. We'll do that just to be...
Percepzione. 13.
Okay, that's enough for this. As the stone went careening off the walls and continued on, you did notice that it didn't seem as bright as usual, and it almost seemed to. It's almost like the night sky was encroaching upon the light and just kind of compressing it a little bit.
Perhaps some magical darkness. Interesting.
Nikita, give me your stonework roll, please.
That's what, investigation plus proficiency?
Yes.
But not roll well.
Well, that's on brand. It.
Oh wait, did I get guidance?
Yes.
Yes, you did. Add a D4 to that.
A D4 to that.
Roll.
Get them out of the way early. That's what I say.
Yep.
Okay.
Or start a trend, one or the other.
What I can tell you is this. The stonework is of a high quality for precision. It is not decorative. It is not ornamental. Precision-wise, the stones are fit in together so that they're almost seamless. The thing that strikes you the strangest and most interesting is that as you've been traveling the stairs, when you first entered the stairway, the stairs were typical gray stone. But now you notice the gray has little shades of almost like a blue in it. Just here and there. It's like where shadows might be, the stones, the blue seems to be picked up a little bit more. Otherwise, it seems like regular gray.
Would I be familiar with a type of stone that has blue flecks, or?
Give me another roll then.
Do it.
Okay,
Nice.
Very good. You were familiar with the stone that when you entered the stairway, it was standard building stone. A good sturdy stone that is common to build with, especially underground, to keep things secure and also sturdy. What's down here, what's in this part of the stairway seems to be that, but almost like it's part that and part something else that you're not sure of what it is. Probably, you figure it's probably a variation of that standard stone, Maybe whoever built this stairway found it somewhere that some other type of stone kind of got mixed in as these stones were created. And then when they were carved, the stone kind of has this little bit of a blue tint to it. But as far as the type, you're not 100% sure.
Okay. So yeah, I've been kind of picking at the walls and the floor while we've been resting. Just
Nothing comes off in your nail. It's,
right. I wouldn't expect that. I'm just
yeah, and also your nail doesn't mark the stone at all.
right. It's hard enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do anything else, or do you just continue on after your short rest?
I will attempt to share this information with everyone, but it's not. The stone looks familiar. It's very sturdy, very typical. But does anyone else notice like a blue sheen or something on it? Are my eyes being weird?
Anybody
We all
can
know
take a
it.
perception check if they want to check that.
I'll do it. I'm blue.
Sure.
Sound
Yes,
reasonable.
hold up a limb next to it.
9?
16.
Okay, Reed, you kind of notice the shadows tends to be like a blue tinge to the shadows. Vivalda and Butt Trumpet just looks like stone rock to you. Just
The shadows or the stone?
I'm holding my hand up to it.
Exactly.
Thank
So,
you
I'm
as
not-
well.
yeah.
I'm not very well versed in stonework.
I can see blue.
Reed, what you're seeing is like in the bright light, it just looks like a very pale gray stone. But like when Butt Trumpet's holding their hand up and everything, kind of blocking the light, the part of the stone in shadow past that, you do see like a blue tinge to it then.
I kind of see it, yeah. You know what? We should
Okay.
probably. It's usually a good idea to like mark the wall in case we go a different path. We would know we came from this way.
It
That's smart.
cannot
yes.
hurt. We should try. What?
I think I have chalk. So
Yes, you do. That was your sewer chalk.
yes, I break out my famous sewer chalk.
Everybody
Draw a
remembers
hopscotch
that.
board on it.
Could just write
I
that
gotta-
it took about like 2 hours to get to this point, so it's only like when we come back this way, it's only like a 2-hour trip or something.
We're
I'll
somewhere
write 2
in
hours.
You know how
the
much is left.
teens.
I'll write
When
2
we get to
hours on
20,
the
I'm
wall
gonna
here.
throw up.
And then I turn around and on the other side of the stairway, I write my name. Reed was here.
with the Kilroy was here cartoon with the nose over the wall and the eyes.
One of
I
the
make the
E's
R
is backwards.
Yeah.
Just one of the E's. The other one's facing the right way.
I like that they're facing each other.
So if we come back this way, we'll know.
The new perfume, Reed by Chanel.
It smells like sewer.
It's like the second perfume that this campaign has created,
Mm.
And it won't be the last, I have a feeling.
as far as I've seen.
The other one was sewer related also, wasn't it?
It was something by Gaius.
Yeah.
The commercial.
No,
could be
that one
like,
didn't
"Do you wanna-
smell.
Do you want to smell like the bitch?
You want to smell like a sack of wine?
jeez.
Every single character in this campaign will get their own perfume or cologne.
There's
They'll
going to be a
their
whole
own
line of
scent.
crap.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
We can work with that.
I
Grognard
predict
and
Reed's will
Friends
be
collection.
the worst seller. Yeah.
The Grognose collection.
Smell like your favorite Grognard friend.
The smell of adventure. Okay.
Featuring
terrible.
fresh out of the sewer.
Are we ready to continue on?
Continue on?
Might
Yes.
as
Can we
Okay.
still see the light down there?
Yes. It's quite a ways down there. It's and it's not like, oh wow, just down there is a big bright light. it looks like
It's dimmer.
a bright pinpoint of light in the distance.
Oh, okay.
So, I had this idea while we were resting, and it might be a terrible one, but I'm willing to try it. What if we sit on our shields and we sled down the stairs?
I don't have a shield.
I love that because I don't have a shield and I'd be riding with somebody else, but that sounds so fun.
All right.
I am literally the last guy who wants to rain on anybody's parade. Like, literally. But that's really far down, and we're not going to have enough spells to keep us all alive. Just putting it out there.
Fair.
Balls.
If we balance really well, and we make sure that we do get our foot out to break in time, then
Have you
it should be
seen
fine.
The key
How
word there is
dexterous some
break.
of us are.
That is true.
We could just go down on our bums like Butt Trumpet does no stairs.
Yeah, I'll take the
That
lead
might-
on that one.
Sure.
Just
I like
walk.
the idea,
Hey,
but
everyone, to an expert
Yeah, we can just
scoot.
walk.
Just
Whatever
Now,
everyone's
now listen.
skill level is.
Now listen.
Yeah.
If it was like a slope or something, yeah, totally for that. But this is a spiral, right, Paul? I'm not misremembering that.
No,
from last
it's
time.
straight. It's
Oh, it's just
straight
a
ahead.
straight down. Oh shit! And is there drop offs or anything?
It's just a hallway. Stairs go to each wall, straight ahead.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
You've been going straight for a few hours now,
I
or a
misunderstood.
couple hours, or 1 hour, depending to which member of the group you speak to.
So
No,
we've
I mean-
either gone into the bitch and out of it again, or we're still in it, or we're below it.
we're next to it.
What's the like? How steep are these steps, Paul? Are they?
Give me a perception check, please.
Yeah, I don't know.
Roll me a intelligence saving throw, please.
Intelligence saving throw. I don't. 15.
The rest of you see Gaius kind of stare on forward, and he once again loses his balance and kind of stumbles over and hits the wall and looks like he's about ready to fall.
Oh,
Okay, Nikita will
Okay,
try to
guys.
brace him.
Okay, give me a dexterity check, please.
Reed gets out of the way so it doesn't get crushed.
Hey,
Sorry,
I am part of that.
I can't catch you.
Anybody
Okay.
else?
As he
I would
goes,
help catch.
Nikita just goes, oh shit.
Here, should I roll dexterity check?
Sure.
Yes, because I would definitely.
if I die, you all die. In the...
15.
Okay. He looks like he's going to fall, but you grab him by the scruff of the beard that has just started to grow back.
Oh.
And he's kind of just on angle, like, well, that was weird. Ow.
So,
Maybe
yeah,
we
I
should
just
have a
tried to
seat.
think about the steps, and then it kind of disoriented me for some reason. This is very weird.
Maybe
Well, I
we
could
should
try
only go for a
sledding
little
down
while
the
longer.
steps. I can like
What was
sled
that, Reed?
down like 20.
I'm just thinking maybe we should only go for a little while longer and then go back up because this is kind of strange. I feel like we're going nowhere.
Well, I mean, if we're
know
thinking
what?
of going back up anyway, then why even bother going further down?
Well, at
I
least
have
to where
a-
the light is, maybe.
I have a thing I would like to try before we make that decision.
Okay.
Okay, make sure you are well balanced this time.
Yep.
I'm
Wow.
still holding it.
So I am going to cast the spell magic. Basically, I'm seeing if there's a magical effect going on around us, and if it's of something of spell a third level or lower, it just ends. If it's something stronger than that, I have to make an ability check using my spellcasting 10 plus the spell's level to see if I do it.
Okay, go ahead and make that roll then. Vivalda, while he's doing this, are you doing anything?
That Nat 20.
I'm making sure that Gaius doesn't fall. I'm just kind of like
Okay.
standing prepared.
Hold me.
Gaius, what are your bonuses on top of that? So what's the
Plus
total
5.
number? So
Nat 20
25?
plus 5. 25.
Okay. You cast the spell. You finish casting the spell.
So nothing happens.
You don't see anything perceptible.
Hmm.
Did you
All
try
right,
to
well.
talk to Eldred again?
No, I tried to see if this was some kind of magic bullshit chicanery here and dispel it. And I felt like I did a pretty good job, but I guess not.
No.
Or it wouldn't pertain to that.
Or yeah. It didn't pertain to that. One or the other.
Did anybody else hear that?
Yeah. It's 'cause
Anybody
I
else
rolled the nat
crave
20.
peas?
Green beans. For
I guess
me.
we just keep heading down, I guess, guys,
Okay.
until we at least get to the light source and see what's at the bottom.
Yeah, that,
Okay.
and if it's
You
still
continue
more of
on the
same-
stairway, and you get to the light source. Everyone give me a perception check with disadvantage, please.
Of course. Mine's a 12.
Waiting.
Oh.
Catch up. Ooh.
This is good.
Wow.
This is great.
I got an 11.
You got an 11?
Viv's a 10.
I am a positive number.
Okay. Reed, when you get to the light source, make me a dexterity check, please.
Saving throw or just a check?
Just a check.
A 16.
Okay. You kind of bend over to look at the light source and feel for a second like you're about ready to topple over. Because for a brief second, you feel like the stone is almost on the wrong part of the stairs. Like it's on the flat part you should be, as opposed to the level part. But, you know, then you catch yourself rather before you fall and tumble over, and then you realize you must have been mistaken, and it's perfectly fine.
You guys just see me I just kind of flatten myself out on the stairs around the stone with the light right in my face, and I'm like, I think I need to go back
Are you
up now.
okay?
That was really weird. I don't know. I felt like the stone was wrong. I don't know. I feel like when I've had too much wine.
But now you feel
understand.
fine. You feel fine now, Reed. Everything feels
Yeah,
back to normal.
and it feels normal now, but these stairs, I don't like them.
I don't blame you. We've been here for a very long time now.
Have we?
Yeah.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that.
I thought it was like 2
seems
hours.
like a long
It was like about around there.
Reed will throw the rock further down before we
Okay.
start going again.
No, sounds good.
Once again, Reed, give me a to hit roll to see how you do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't throw very well.
Reed picks up the stone and goes, yeah. And it just kind of ricochets off the walls, the ceiling.
It falls right back in front of him.
Yeah.
I threw it like a ticked off baby. Yeah.
It kind of bounces off a couple walls, seems to hit one of the stairs at an angle, and comes back towards you guys.
Sorry. Didn't
That's
mean
all
to do
right.
that. Still a little dizzy.
I would. Yeah. Can I try to throw the stone now?
Sure.
Okay. What
Next
do I
up.
need to?
Nikita
Yep.
for the Dwarven Nation here in the Aria Olympics.
What am I throwing?
A stone
Just roll
All
just
right.
roll a d20.
rolled to hit.
All right,
Roll to
Reed. I
hit,
think
okay.
that Nikita has an advantage because of her proficiency in stonework, and this should make for an interesting throw.
The Dwarven Nation has been doing quite well in these games, especially when it comes to stonework.
Oh.
You notice the stone, just the light sails down and just goes straight and goes even further than Gaius threw it the last time you fill. Once again, you do feel like the darkness of the corridor is kind of encroaching in on the light spell on the stone. And it goes, and there's just the tiniest little glow in the distance. After you do kind of hear it click, 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 and then just kind of settle, and there's just like a little glow in the distance.
I want to throw it
That's
next,
really
and I start going down.
I will follow behind Viv.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay.
Close enough to grab her her shirt or her pants if she starts tripping.
You continue on, and are you going to keep kind of taking turns throwing it for a while?
I think so.
Okay.
It's competition now.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's
We've made a game.
Right. So what we'll do is everyone taking part in this. Give me a roll. That's a hit roll,
Another
we'll
one?
say.
I need to redeem myself.
Yeah.
There we go. That's
Reed
better.
Reed gets a pretty good distance on it during his turn. You guys head traverse the stairs to the stone. Vivalda gets so far, but Reed still is in the lead. Nikita gets it, and whereas last time it was smooth sailing, this time it's kind of going off all the walls and continues down.
I hooked it. I think there might be a breeze.
Butt Trumpet gets it, and it kind of it's almost like a stone that's skipping across the pond, but along the ceiling almost as it goes. It just kind of and you do this a couple more times until everyone at one time or another has had the best throw. You get to a point, and once again, you're beginning to go, wow, how long have we been doing this? And once again,
Yeah,
someone goes,
can
oh, probably an hour. And someone, no, I thought it was like 2 or 3. And someone else goes, I don't know, it's just been a freaking long time. And you make it up to the last stone, and once again, Reed is going, I don't like this hallway. And you're at the stone with the light spell, but in the distance, like the stone, you begin to see a tiny pinpointed glow. That is, but you hold the stone with the light spell on it. This glow is just a slightly different color. It's a little bit more of a bluish glow.
You guys see that?
Holy shit, we might be getting somewhere.
Finally.
Yeah, can I want to take a closer look at that.
While
We
they're
have
going
no
down,
idea.
Gaius will at first try to cast Remove Curse on himself.
Okay.
See if that has an effect.
You go
What does
ahead
it
and
do?
cast that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a particular thing that you're looking to remove?
Just if I'm being affected by a curse, it removes the curse from my character. It doesn't need us, but if it's a curse, it would remove it from me
Okay.
personally.
You feel a tingling sensation of the spell washing over you, and then you're there with
Nothing has changed to my notice.
not that you're aware of. No.
All right.
Every
I'm gonna-
time you cast something, Reed thinks you're talking to Eldred. So
You
So
know
what do
what?
you say this time?
Give me a perception check there, Gaius, please. Meanwhile, Reed's over your
20.
shoulder going, is he okay? Is he okay?
22.
did he give you a headache again?
You don't notice anything different. You just seem like yourself.
All right. Then I want to try casting Dispel Magic, but this time on myself.
Do you have anything
Will we
on your
wind up in the
person that
dark?
would be affected by that? Do you have you enhanced yourself with magic or anything? Have you taken any
Nope.
performance enhancing spells within the past to help yourself
No.
throw the stone farther than anybody else?
No, that's just natural skill and ability.
I kind of want to just to check something. I'd like to just roll a investigation or a perception check. I want to check the walls again, and I'd like to see how far behind us the Reed was here is.
Okay, give me a perception check there, Butt Trumpet.
Can I help them?
Yes, so do it with advantage.
Okay, well that did nothing.
You feel kind of like the Reed was here must have been about a couple hours ago in the past. The stone just, it's, with the light and everything flashing about on the stone and stuff like that, between the shadows and everything, the stone seems a little darker, but other than that, that's about all you notice.
Have we noticed any temperature increase as we've gone down?
Give me a perception check, please.
We're getting closer to one of the hells.
Yeah.
Then we need to go back up.
Yeah, I don't want us to get near where the lawyers are.
I don't think they're the first circle.
Nikita, you don't really notice any change necessarily in the temperature.
Gaius, you're very perceptive. Do you want to, survey the scene and kind of see if there's anything a little bit unusual about the fact that we've been walking all this time and have made, no progress?
But there's a light ahead.
That's what I've been kind of trying to do. Also, Paul, that Dispel Magic I cast on myself, did that affect anything?
Not
it did?
Give me a perception check. I thought you did do a perception check, but...
No, that was from the Remove Curse.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, I did Dispel Magic, which is different.
Okay. You don't notice anything different. If you haven't cast any spells on yourself, you don't notice anything else different.
I'm not worried about me casting a spell on myself. I'm worried about something else doing it to me without my knowledge.
Okay. Well, you don't feel any different.
It should have
Seems
at
like
least
everything's
gotten
alright.
warmer, huh?
Warmer, colder, something.
If you go super deep in the mines, supposedly it gets warm. They never let me go down that far.
No,
I've never been downstairs.
You kind of just have this cool temperature that it's just kind of cool with a little bit of a snap to it. But it's kind of been that way for most of this journey along the stairway.
We're going to have to eat soon.
This is true. Do we want to eat now and then approach the light, or do you want to approach the light?
I didn't bring much bacon.
There are other things you can eat, my friend.
Well, we ate that to go.
We need to speak about your caloric deficiencies.
I don't know what that means, but okay. We can speak if you want.
You can eat the rest of the to-go food. Or whatever rations you might have left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I definitely just have a bag full of random snacks. I'm a snacky kind of person.
Stones throw snacks?
And then
I just have a bag of gummy dragons.
No, that was
what is that? I want to see that.
Are you a cannibal eating your own kind?
Are they still wearing their dragon onesie?
Of course.
Is it the one that's still covered in goo?
No, I think they changed out of that one.
Yeah, I think I changed.
Well, let's go down to the light. Let's see what that is.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's at least see what that is.
Okay.
Go towards the light.
Go towards the light, all of you, and you realize it's a long way. It's obviously in the distance here, and you make your way there, and you go and
Stairs or flat?
stairs. It's been stairs the whole way.
Okay.
And-
Nothing else. Our legs will really get a workout here.
Yeah, this
We
Oh,
you're
could
getting your
sled.
cardio. This is
I'm gonna have the
Calves
most
are getting
muscular
swollen.
calves.
Oh, I
never
am not
see.
looking forward to climbing back up this. Oh.
Oh,
so you go and the lights beginning to get closer now for the after like what feels like an hour or so, it actually begins to feel closer. And you continue on and eventually, I'm sorry.
Eventually,
And
you'll find
finally,
more stairs.
after all that time,
There we go.
You hit
Okay.
a dead end.
oh no! I hope not.
Oh, this is where I die.
Bridge out. Please come back at a later date. No,
Exactly.
you
And that's
go
the end of the session.
and once again, it feels like you've been traveling a long time, but eventually, Gaius, you're in the front there.
Yeah, if not the first in the front, second, whatever.
Okay, who's first?
I'll go
I could be
first.
Okay,
I'm
Nikita.
probably
near
on her
first.
shoulders.
That way people can look over me too.
Ah, true.
I don't block
I'll be in the
anybody's
back.
view.
Viv's flexible. She can go wherever people want her to go.
Just don't put me in the back because I tend to disappear.
I'm in the back.
You didn't get stolen.
You start going, and you can move your tokens, but when things start to change, stop.
Are we there yet?
You feel like
No.
you've been traveling forever since the last time you picked up the stone.
Imagine
Don't like
what that
getting any
must feel
closer.
like.
Guys,
It's like
come on,
driving
guys.
on the New Jersey Turnpike.
Okay.
Something up ahead.
Okay, stop.
And we're just over top people.
Okay. Nikita, you're the first one. You come to the top of the stairs, and the stonework changes.
Okay.
And you find yourself standing on a stone platform, like the stone top of the stairs there, that's this gray stone, but with a bit of a blue tinge to it. It's a lot more pronounced now.
Right.
But as you step over the threshold, the stone totally changes. It's almost like a granite, except it's a
Okay.
deep, bright blue. And whereas granite has those flecks all throughout it, the flecks are like a grayish blue. But it's a totally different type of stone, and it's a little interesting for you.
May I investigate again?
You certainly may.
Do I also vaguely remember this being something we found something made out of this stone in the house a while ago?
Give me your roll.
Right, sorry. Oh yeah.
You're not sure. You remember that other stuff, there was a blue stone involved. You're not 100% sure if this is the
If
exact
it's
the same
okay.
zone.
We have light here, right? From a light spell?
Yeah.
Yes. How long do those spells last there, Gaius?
My light cantrip is indefinite, and it's a cantrip, so I
Really?
can keep casting it over and over again. Yeah.
Okay.
Nikita,
Nikita, you do find that it's a beautiful type of stone, whatever it is.
Never seen it before.
Not that you're aware of,
Ideal.
no.
Okay.
Hey, remember I mentioned something about a blue lady before?
Duh.
Why do you say?
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of blue, which is making
And there
me
was that thing that had the stone that
Yeah.
might have been blue. I don't remember if it was the same as this blue. Does the stone feel hot? The ground feel hot, or
No, it still feels relatively cool, like the other stone. Not cold, just kind of cool to the touch, which you're very familiar with underground.
Can we see something out there? A little ways ahead?
A little bit of ways ahead, the room, it opens up a little bit.
should we check for traps? I really feel like we should start checking for traps.
Oh, yes.
But I am paranoid.
Everyone turn and look at Reed.
I mean, I'll do it, but who would put a trap after that long walk? All right.
I
Someone
just have a bad
made of pure
feeling.
evil.
Yeah.
Okay. Would that be investigation, Paul?
Yes.
All right. I'm just looking around right in front of where we're walking. Would anybody like to help me?
Sure. You have my help, and if you
And
fail,
my
I'll
axe.
just cast
And my
detect
warhammer
trap.
I mean, like guidance
to
or anything?
disarm.
Yeah, you got
trap.
guidance, bud.
So,
guidance.
12 total.
You don't think there's any traps there.
No, just looks like blue floor.
All right. I
It
will
definitely
walk in front
opens
of
up at this point into what looks to be a room.
Reed just after checking around for traps just calls out, Eldred, you here?
I pull out my shield.
Give me a perception check there, Reed.
I will also pull out my shield and warhammer, just stepping in front of Reed.
Oh, I stepped in front of
19.
guys. Look at us
19.
Oh, yeah. Protect me.
Reed, you call out to Eldred. Eldred, are you here? Or Eldred, something like, what did you say?
Eldred, are you here?
And it's a weird sensation. You hear yourself say it. It sounds perfectly normal when you say it. But afterwards, there's this weird kind of distortion to you that you hear. It's almost like if you were to yell underwater. It's not exact, so you don't think you're underwater or anything like that. It's just
Are you saying it sounds that way into the room, or like just like as we're talking to each other, it sounds like that too?
Into the room when you called out. Got that feeling like straight ahead.
I just look at guys. That's weird, right? Did you hear?
Oh
that?
yeah, most certainly. Yeah, that's. Oh, this is going to be it'll be interesting to say the least. Just everyone be on their guard, I guess. And
Wait.
Let's just
Do
go
we still
step by
have the
step.
stone?
what?
Yeah, we
Mike?
had a
The
stone.
light-
If we still
Yeah,
have the
assume
stone,
we-
should we like
What-
toss it in there?
Well,
to
wait
see
a
if
minute.
it
Before you do
reacts?
that, what's the distance on the light usually?
Distance on light spell. So it creates a bright light for 20 feet and then a dim light for an additional 20 feet. So it's kind of think of it as throwing a torch into a
Okay.
room or something.
Okay,
Light-wise.
so who has the stone with the light spell on it right now?
Whose turn was
I
it?
think Reed.
Reed? Okay.
Sure.
Well, you also have the dance and light thing.
The dancing lights.
But Trump, you could send those in there under your mind control or something, right?
Oh yeah, I can do
Keep
that.
keep the light by us, and then use your dancing lights to go light up the room.
Explore ahead of us.
Yeah, I'll cast dancing lights and like keep one with us and two off forward.
Well, you can make all 4 lights into one vaguely glowing humanoid form.
I know, I have the spell.
Well, I'm just reading it.
Okay. So the room looks to be 30 foot by 30 foot, you're estimating? What the main thing that catches your attention is in the middle of the room. It is a giant mirror. Now, what
Nope,
makes
not looking
this
at it.
mirror unique is it seems to be floating about a foot off the ground. The frame is a very ornate silver or white gold or platinum or adamantium. You're not sure what the material is, but it's very ornate and has a lot of touches and details to it. But what's interesting about it is it's not like the frame isn't like anything you've ever seen before. It almost feels alien, like it's not from any culture that you've seen art from or anything like that. There's a lot of organic kind of puddles of this material that are just kind of interlacing with each other and move and kind of interlocking around the mirror in such a way that almost feels not natural, like anything that was designed by any culture that you're familiar with that's produced art. And while that's really interesting, unusual, the thing that draws your attention to being the weirdest and most unusual of the whole thing is the mirror itself. Mirrors usually have a silverness to them. Some mirrors are made with quicksilver and such, and the reflection has a silver quality to them. This mirror is black. The mirror seems to have a feel almost of black oil. And from the doorway, you can see just a little bit of a shadow of a reflection, as if you were looking into a type of oil. So it's a reflection, but it's kind of like a black on black reflection at this point, if that makes any sense.
So
I immediately look away from what I've heard about these mirrors in this house. I'm like, nope.
At least one of you's listening.
I'm going
Reed is
to
like-
bring my shield up as well in front of my face and just keep looking around the, I guess, southerly part of the room and past the mirror if I can.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're looking.
tilt my hood down.
Okay, so you're going to
Reed
try
is,
to look
Reed
past
is
the mirror.
Reed is behind Nikita.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't see. What is that? What's a?
Nothing, don't look into it.
Mirror. It's a giant fucking mirror. And I just keep my shield up. And it's floating. The fucking thing is No, I'm just not going to look. I'm going to act like there's just a column and yeah.
From what
that.
you've seen from the doorway, the mirror looks to be about, you would guess, about 20 feet wide, and
Oh my God.
easily that going up. The ceiling seems to be about 25 to 30 feet high.
I try to see if I can go around it.
I'll go the other direction.
So
Okay,
so
hold
guys,
up,
could
hold up,
could,
hold
could
up.
Eldred make the mirror float?
Vivalda and Nikita,
Yeah.
give me a perception check, please. We'll say no. You know what? Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh.
Just ask
I'm
me
so
to roll
good at that.
0.
Oh, not bad. 12.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no,
What did I just say? What did I just say?
that's a Nikita
I'm
classic.
calling it.
Okay, would everyone take off your headphones but Nikita, please?
Bye.
Hi, Nikita.
Hi.
You put your shield up, and your legs are killing you from those stairs.
Yeah.
The back
No
of your
kidding,
calves,
right?
the back of your calves are just crying. And it's almost like after traveling stairs for all of those hours, hitting a level area is almost like having sea
Sea
legs.
legs. Yeah.
So as you're walking forward, you kind of lose your bearings, and you kind of get turned around a little bit, and you actually end up looking into the mirror.
Okay.
This is what you see. Now, keep in mind, this is reflected in black. Okay?
Gotcha.
You see a reflection, but it just kind of, it's almost like has a black filter over it, almost like a very fine black veil of lace or very sheer material almost. It's like getting the reflection out of oil.
Gotcha, yeah.
You get the reflection of your group standing in the room.
Okay.
Each where they are, you see each and every one of them reflected in black. But standing behind them is a tall figure, a little bit taller than Gaius, with white hair going down, just like shoulder length white hair, with a black face, lips that are like a bluish green. in this with this weird coppery tinge to them.
Okay, black face
Yes.
and lips bluish green.
Yes. The eyes are black, but the pupils are kind of a pinpoints of white in the center of the eyes, surrounded once again by this strange coppery greenish blue color.
Okay.
With long robes that also are kind of like a variation on white.
Okay.
The hair is like stunningly white. It's almost like reflected pure white. But what you notice is where there would probably be, like, say, a Clairol commercial where someone has the bouncing and behaving hair. You know how the hair, exactly, the hair has that kind of reflection of the light on it.
Right, yeah.
This hair has a similar thing, except the reflection is totally black. And this figure's standing behind the group, kind of looking right at you. And as it looks at you, it just starts to smile. And the mouth, it's like opening up once again that bright light out of the mouth. And you also see the smile, the teeth are jet black. And it's at this point that you catch yourself and put your shield back up.
Okay.
Anything else real quick before I take you back to the group?
Coppery greenish blue. Hair stunningly white. The robes were white as well?
Not as stunningly white as white as if someone had kind of put gray dust over them.
Okay.
It's just that's the color that comes across, and as it moves, as this figure kind of moves and everything, the colors totally kind of change and blend to different shades of this gray and white. Sometimes it's white, sometimes there's big patches of black or lengths of black. At one point you see the hand come up and wave, and the hand is just as black as the face.
Okay. Can I talk to it?
Sure.
Hand black as face. Eldred?
The smile gets bigger, and as you say this, all the other figures of your friends in the mirror turn and look at you.
So the ones not behind me, but the ones in the mirror?
Yeah.
Turn to look at me? Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. Okay, maybe not Eldred. Have we met before?
The tall figure with the black face just kind of smiles and nods. The smile almost looks unnaturally big at this point.
Shit. Are you the traveler Kellen mentioned?
The figure kind of gets a quizzical look on his face and then shakes its head. The smile has diminished a touch, and it just kind of shakes its head no.
Well, then I guess I have to say it out loud. Are you my prince?
Looks at you quizzically again, and...
Okay. I think that's better. I don't know. But I have met you before? Shit.
While you're thinking, let me take us back to the group and tell them.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, everyone have their headphones on?
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
So what the rest of you see is Vivalda goes to the left, Nikita goes to the right. Nikita almost looks drunk for a second and stumbles and gets turned around, as it's almost like her feet don't go out from under her, but she rights herself again, and she turns and ends up looking straight into the mirror.
Oh, balls.
And she gets this look on her face of a little bit of surprise and just kind of stares and eventually goes, Eldred? And looks and then says, have we met before?
Nikita?
There's another pause and then says, are you my prince? And then you hear Nikita go, shit, oh shit, as they're looking into the mirror.
I reach down and use one of my hands to go over her eyes. Nikita, woo! Hello?
Butt Trumpet, give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Reed draws his bow.
Reed, what are you doing besides drawing your bow?
Oof! That is not good.
I'm just looking at Nikita
Okay.
because she don't seem right.
Okay. Everyone but Butt Trumpet, please take off your headphones.
Oh boy.
Okay, Butt Trumpet. As you're reaching up, you can't help but kind of get a view of the mirror. And what you see in the mirror is the reflection of your entire group. You see them where they are standing in the room, but it's a reflection as if you're looking in black oil. So it's your friends, but almost like you're looking through this sheer, very super sheer gauze of black.
Like a
But
pool?
it's what?
Like a pool?
Of oil, but it kind of just, everything has a black tinge to it. So
Okay.
you see all of them. They're exactly where they are. They're exactly as you remember them and everything and as you know them. What isn't like everything you're familiar with is standing behind them is a tall figure, a little taller than Gaius. They're tall, they're thin, they're wearing robes. The hair is incredibly bright white. The face is a dark, kind of metallic looking black. The lips kind of have a greenish blue coppery feel to them in color. The eyes are black with just pinpoints of white in the center of them. The robes seem to change in color. They go from, and it's not uniform. It's patches of like colors, just, but it's colors like white, cream, gray. Every now and then there's like a line of that greenish blue blackness through it. The colors change as the figure changes. Their moves. And you see them raise their hand at one point. They're putting their hand down, and their hand is just as black as their face. And this figure is standing behind your friends.
Eldred?
The tall figure turns, looks at you, and smiles, opens their mouth and smiles. And from their mouth looks to be filled with bright white light, but the teeth are jet black. And the figure raises a hand and waves at you and smiles at you.
Is that you?
The figure just nods and smiles and puts their arms out towards you. And both hands are that jet black.
Okay.
Anything else before we go back?
Nope.
Okay, all of you except Nikita see Butt Trumpet go up behind Nikita and try to reach up to put their hands over Nikita's eyes, and kind of gets turned around and their face immediately turns to the mirror, and they freeze for a moment looking at the mirror and go, Eldred? Eldred, is that you?
No.
And then you just see Butt Trumpet like shiver a little bit.
I look towards Gaius. Oh.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I look towards Gaius and I just go, what do you do? What do you do to make them stop looking?
usually yell at them, but that only works like half the time. Oh God, we could hit them in the head with something at a distance. Where's that rock at? Like rummaging through. I could.
Are we able to talk, or we're frozen?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
But you
Do
and
we
Butt
like
Trumpet are
snap
fine.
out of it?
You weren't. There was no trance or anything. It was just like you just saw the mirror and it caught your attention.
Okay.
So you guys
we can
saw
hear you.
Eldred?
You can hear us.
So
Yeah, so don't throw anything, Gaius.
Sorry if you were in a magical trance when you got near a mirror and I didn't want to get near it too. How silly of me. So, what'd you see?
can I try to back us up towards the walls, or at least turn around and face Gaius so we're not looking at the mirror?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. And I do
Okay,
not
so
see any.
Nikita and Vivalda are turned around facing Gaius.
Mhm.
So am I.
Reed has his
Okay,
Reed
Butt
has
Trump
his
is
eyes
what?
closed and is waving a drawn arrow.
Okay,
That's-
Vivalda, Butt Trumpet, and Nikita. Gaius, where are you looking?
Not at the mirror.
Okay, but where?
Kind of like staring like off at the ground and like trying to like if the mirror's in front of him, he's like looking everywhere but directly in it.
Okay, we'll deal with that in a second.
Like
Vivalda,
one of these,
Nikita,
like-
and Butt Trumpet. You see Gaius kind of like looking around like a small child who just did something wrong and doesn't want to draw attention to himself, but by doing so totally draws attention to himself. Meanwhile, next to him, Reed has a bow and arrow just kind of doing the same thing, except the arrow's going everywhere and kind of pointing at you, but then going past you. And
Call of Duty style.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Reed, please put the weapon down. You might shoot us.
I'll take that side if you take that side, okay?
Okay.
this is getting more dangerous. I don't think either of you knew what direction she was looking at or pointing in.
I take out my crossbow. Okay, listen, everybody. We need some order here.
In agreement. Without waving a weapon in the air.
It looks like a standoff.
What
All
is
of a sudden,
happening?
it's turned into a Tarantino Mexican standoff.
I
Just keep my
take the
shield up.
arrow off my bow.
Thank you, Reed. And we don't see anyone behind Gaius and Reed.
Nope.
So
are we walking around the mirror now? Is that what we're going to do? Because Reed just closes his eyes.
We can. Like, we're
I would
already here,
recommend
so-
that. I don't know what Butt Trumpet saw, but I saw a rather tall person standing behind Gaius. With
Gaius definitely slowly turns his head around like
Give me a perception check there, Gaius, please.
Do you think he might be invisible? Or
23.
There doesn't appear to be anything but hallway behind you.
how do
This
vampires
kind of-
work again?
I don't
know. This kind of
not
happened
100% sure they're real.
before.
Reed takes a step forward away from Gaius because there might be a bad guy behind him. and I still have my eyes closed.
Okay.
Yeah, hug
was
the
gonna
wall,
say-
Reed. Hug the wall.
Go on,
I was going to
Nikita.
say, are you 100% sure you know where Gaius is right now in relation to you?
Well,
If your eyes are still
you were
closed.
right next to me in the hallway, so I just put my hand on the wall and just kind of stepped forward a little bit.
Yeah, just make sure. Make sure.
Nikita, go
Guys,
on.
if you see any vampires, let me know where to run.
Okay, I'll let you know if I see a vampire. What are those?
Guys,
I've heard
focus.
They-
Snapping my little fingers.
I'll
I'm not
just
the one
pull
who
Reed
weirdly
over to my
stared into a
side.
mirror.
What, Vivalda?
So,
I'll probably just, like, since Reed is just wandering with his eyes closed, I'm gonna go up to him and just, like, guide him the way I took, because it's safer, and then I'll also stand in front of him with my back to the mirror, that way he can't see past me.
Oh my god,
Okay.
I think the vampire's got me! Oh my god,
No, it's
Revolver.
me! It's Viv!
Revolver.
It's Viv! It's Viv! It's not a vampire! It's Viv! It's okay, you're gonna be okay, I've got you, we're going around the mirror.
Okay. Tell me
Alright,
what I can
Sleeves in.
improvise.
Unless Viv has been a vampire this entire time.
I don't think so.
Don't say anything else.
Listen, if you can be,
how is this
if you all
helping?
can be ludicrous, so can I. What weirdness did you see in the mirror?
So
Like,
it was like when Kellen said he saw someone who talked to him. This person did not talk. I asked if it was Eldred, and they smiled and nodded and even waved at one point.
Did they look like Eldred?
No, but it was weird. They were very, very dark black metallic skin and their face and hands. The hair was shock white, but it was like looking into like a weird reflection. The colors were off. They had black eyes, white pupils, but with a little bit of blue copper green around them. The lips were also the blue copper green. Very creepy. I could see all of you, but in the mirror, you all turned to look at me when I started talking. And
I
I asked
looking
if
at
I
you.
could.
I was looking at
We
you.
were looking at you.
Oh, okay. I had asked if I had met them before, and they also nodded and smiled. But I'm pretty sure that wasn't Eldred.
I saw the same thing. I saw the
Really?
same person. Yeah, and it's like Nikita described, and to me, because Eldred's tall, he's got long hair, he's got robes, and it
The
feels
robes,
like
huh?
it's like it was Eldred if like the colors were reversed.
Nega Eldred.
That is what yes. That sounds like a good description. Like if you swapped all the colors. I'm doing this wrong.
Yeah, it's like
No,
if
it's okay.
like if we had a good version of Eldred instead of the evil one we have.
Oh no!
Right?
This was the fucking evil one, and ours was the good
Are you
one.
Yeah.
sure? Ooh, that must be real evil then.
Yeah, he was scary. Yeah,
Very.
I asked if it was Eldred, and he also smiled and nodded and waved, and he held his arms out at me.
Ooh.
Like you wanted a
Ugh.
hug or something?
Maybe.
I think so.
Was this
Hey, don't-
behind Gaius or
don't
in
hug
the
him.
mirror?
Behind Gaius in the mirror.
Don't open your eyes, Reed. Let's keep going.
Okay. Yep. Just tell me when I can open.
Put some
Okay.
horse blinders on Reed.
Yeah. So let's try to get around this mirror without.
I start moving him by putting my hands like up around his eyes.
Okay.
This is just going to go just as bad as the original. But all right, let's roll with it.
Scooch around. I will keep my eyes focused on Butt Trumpet beside me as I kind of hug the wall and. Don't look at the mirror. Don't look at the mirror. Is the back of course, I can't help myself. Is the back of the mirror
Okay.
different?
Reed, I'm pulling you with me.
Oh,
Come on.
yes. Oh,
Okay.
coming. Oh, there you go.
The back of the mirror is that silvery material that the frame is made out of. So
I let out
the back
another
of the
sigh of
mirror is an
relief.
actual metal, the same metal that the frame is made out of. And it's attached to the frame.
So that was fucking creepy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Gaius
This
is
is why we
doing one
don't
of
like the
these.
mirror.
Okay,
And then
Gaius,
just
give me a
Walking along
intelligence,
the
an intelligence saving throw, please.
Well, guess who gets to look in the mirror too?
Oh no.
Everybody take your headphones off, except the Gaius.
Okay, Gaius, so where are you moving?
Well, my plan was I'm covering my eyes and I'm just following the the wall that I'm against, like kind of
Okay.
going up and around.
Okay,
using that
as
a
you're
guide.
doing that, like before you actually put your hand up to cover your eyes, when you were kind of looking all around, trying to like not look at the mirror,
Yeah.
you were still doing that as you started to move. And at one point when you're looking around, you did catch a quick glimpse at the mirror as you were doing it. And basically you just saw like a couple silhouettes of some it could have been anything, but you saw a number of silhouettes. They could have been people, they could have been pillars, but you did see something shockingly bright white kind of in the upper part of the mirror behind those silhouettes. That's all you saw.
Interesting.
Guys,
I
are
had
you
to the
okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm cool. Didn't look in the mirror, but hypothetically, if I did, as he comes walking around, I may have seen something like this.
You fucking looked, didn't you?
I did not look on purpose.
We never do.
I beg to differ.
Are we all behind it now? Can I open my eyes?
Yes, we're all behind it.
Okay.
Can we? What do we see? Looks like Viv and I are going to meet up in the middle again.
Okay, you see another hallway very similar to the one you came into the room on the other side of the room.
Do we see something right in front of us there?
Yes, you do. So there's a little passageway between the room and what looks like a corridor going right or left, but in front of you, looking like it's coming out of the stone wall, is on a pedestal. It's a flat pedestal that's maybe half a foot high. It looks like a cloaked figure that's in the process of coming out of the wall. You see, like, the one foot is totally out, the other one's partially out. You see a little bit of the chest of these robes. The hood, it's a deep hood, is partially out. So all you see is the hood. And the two arms, the one arm is up like this, and there's a blue flame, like, just floating above that hand. And the other hand is lower, palm up.
Does it look like it could be a lady or a guy or?
It's tough to tell because because it's partially coming out of the stone. You really can't tell one way or the other, and you definitely can't see the face in the hood. It's like that part hasn't come through the stone yet.
I think Viv would take out one of her torches and see if she could light it on the blue fire.
Okay. And it does, except there's a flash of white, and then your torch lights regular, like a regular torch.
Oh. Damn, I kind of wanted a blue torch. Oh well.
Well, I could turn my light blue if you want it blue.
You can change its colors?
Oh, yeah. I can do any color you want.
Can you make it blink like a rainbow in a rave?
I mean, I could, but I'm almost certain that'll give me a headache, so...
Okay. Worth a shot.
Maybe another time.
Yeah, oh, yeah. No, we'll do that, yeah. What, yes?
Sure.
Does this remind you of the ritual room with the bodies coming out of the walls?
Ritual room with the bodies coming out. You mean with the person's face stapled on the wall?
Next door where we saw the big magic circle.
You know what? It kind of is reminiscent, but does this look more like it's like those other things look like people were coming out of the stonework? Is this obviously like some statue that was carved in place?
This is obviously statuary, and it looks to be made out of a stone, the same stone as the wall.
Nikita, that is an excellent catch there, because I completely spaced on that. But this is
in the room with the magic circles. What you saw, Gaius, was horrific and looked like actual people crawling their way in absolute agony out of the corner of the room of the wall that had become wood. And some of them were like even crawling out of each other's mouths and over each other, and it just was...
That's why I didn't remember it in such graphic detail. Thank you for reminding me, Nikita.
Who did that?
I activated my torch and it fired the entire place. I apologize.
The place is engulfed in flames.
And you all die because none of us are tieflings.
Sorry. How do I get rid of my torch?
Undo the... Anyway, we'll ignore that for now. Just pretend it's torchlight.
It seems the air is flammable in this room.
Well, that's not good.
No.
I'm sorry.
Before everyone burns to a crisp, you may want to turn that off.
I'm trying to figure out how to.
Oh, let me see.
I'm multiplying.
How did you...
Sorry.
Control Z, Control Z.
I did that already.
Oh.
Because I don't have permission.
Cheryl?
Yes.
Dan. Reed.
Yes.
You.
What happened?
Are we out of the fire? Are we out of the fire?
Oh, I don't know. The screen turned black.
Yeah.
It was
It all
no.
went to hell.
Literally.
Oh, you were saying about the stairwell, where it led.
Yeah.
Let's just go down the stairs. Let's leave this room for a different room.
Okay, so you can go right or left. Half the group has moved to the left.
Then that is where we shall go.
Okay, so
I went towards the side of the lights.
Amidst the flames, what you see...
Oh my god, the fire!
I'm sorry,
the stairs
Paul.
are on fire.
It's okay. There's far worse that could have happened. Okay, so the stairs to the left lead up. The stairs to the right lead down.
All right.
So you head up the stairs.
Yes. I guess I
Time
can switch
for
away from
more
technical difficulty.
stairs.
So you head up the stairs. They only go about 30 feet and they level out again. After 30, at the top of the stairs, there is a 30-foot flat hallway. And then at the end of that 30 feet are other stairs going up. But what catches your attention is there is another statue on your left, midway upon that hallway between the stairs.
Right.
Does it look the same as the one we left?
No.
We go down the hallway toward the statue.
This is a robed figure, except it is probably 80% out of the stone. Like only its back still seems to be a part of the wall. It is a stone figure in robes. It has its one hand out like this. The other one is across its midsection. And the weird thing that you notice is the face looks like a normal face, except there are no eyes. And the statue is such that you can't tell if it's a male or a female.
Androgynous.
Yeah. There's not enough detail to tell.
How tall is the statue?
Probably about 7 feet tall.
So I can't reach the hand?
With a little help, you probably could.
Does this one also have a blue flame?
No.
Oh, okay.
It is not the same type of figure. It's coming out. It's like standing on the edge of the stone, and the back looks to be attached to the wall, like it's carved out of a block from the wall, but is not the same sort of figure as what you originally saw with the blue flame. In its nose is a gold ring.
Shiny.
Like stuck
Who
through
can
the
reach
stone?
it?
Nikita, the magpie.
It goes through the stone like it's stuck in there?
Give me an investigation check.
I will help him.
Okay. Do with advantage there, Reed.
17.
You climb up using like the arm across the chest and everything to get up there, and the ring does not go all the way through. As a matter of fact, it's kind of loose and moves. You figure with a little manipulation, you might actually be able to pull it out.
Can you reach it?
He's kind of straddling the statue from the front, like he's in a papoose.
I look over my shoulder at everybody. Should I take it out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Dwarf says yes.
Okay.
Gold is good.
Do you wear nose piercings?
No, but it's gold. It looks like so.
Oh, okay.
We can always sell it.
Nah.
Or we could wear it as a nose piercing.
This is true.
Order that. Yes.
How large is it?
Probably a little big for my nose.
Bracelet on Reed.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if the statue's 7 feet tall, it's got to be like.
It's quite big. Never mind.
Like you pierce your nose with this, I'm just gonna rip it right off your face.
We're not like in a tomb or anything. This is just an abandoned house, right? Like there won't be repercussions if we just take something.
I've already done
it.
Okay.
Also gold. So
we'll find out.
Don't tell anyone where we got it specifically. Abandoned house. Perfect.
We walked down so many stairs that we are nowhere near the house anymore, right? So
I know, but the stairs were in the house, so it's kind of like the house is here, and then you've got like stairs leading to some place that's still attached to the house. So is that still considered part of the same house, or is that considered a different place entirely?
I don't know.
I think legally by the city, the house is empty, so we're not going to get in trouble with the town guard if that's what you're asking. Now, say if there's an insane, crazy magic person that lives here and we're stealing from them, they might get a little pissed.
While all this is happening and while they're debating on this, I'm just climbing up Reed to stand on his shoulders and like reach up and yank it out.
Reed, all of a sudden you feel a little pulling on your trousers and then climbing up your back, and you then kind of see Butt Trumpet's ear kind of tickles the side of your face, and then you see the little blue hand reach out and kind of go and pulls out the gold ring.
And I hop down on the floor.
Hope that wasn't rigged to a trap.
We're about to find out.
As Guy slowly backs away.
Go ahead, make my day.
I'm worried about him unmaking your day.
I think we're okay. We can go back down the stairs and check out the other way.
Well, yeah, we can do that before we progress too far.
There might be another stack with another piece of gold. I feel more motivated, but my legs are still killing me.
Yes.
Fucking stairs.
So you can continue forward. In front of you are more steps going up, or you can go back down and go around to the other steps leading down.
What's the gold ring
look like?
Just
go around
plain?
To the other steps.
It's very plain. There's no ornamentation in it at all. There's just a small gap where it obviously kind of went in and was kind of just clipped a little bit inside the nose.
Okay.
I would like to go to the other stairs. No one has to come with me. I'm just looking for gold.
No.
Oh, I was thinking
by yourself.
To find out where that one leads, because we know this one leads to more stairs up. So we can go to the other one where the stairs go down, and we can find out if there's more stairs that way.
Okay, Nikita, are you just kind of going?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody but Nikita, take off your headphones, please.
Wait, I'm going, wait!
Okay.
Okay, so there's stairs going down. You heading down them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Goes about 30 feet. Another 30-foot hallway with more stairs. You're assuming there's more stairs going down on the far side because it's just, you can tell by the downward angle of the ceiling there. And midway on the right-hand side is another statue very similar to the one you just saw. Okay, so Viv, you come down to the bottom of the stairs. You look down the other way, and you see Nikita going down the stairs, not waiting for anybody. And so you rush to catch up to her. You go down the stairs, and it's another one of these straightaways. So you see at the base another hallway going another 30 feet, and what you can only assume is another stairway going down from the downward incline of the ceiling. And midway, there is another statue on the right this time, and Nikita is standing right in front of it, looking at it. So as you get up there, what you see is a statue very, very similar to the one you just left on the other side, with no eyes, except this one has eyes. The only thing that's different is the where it's holding its hands and what it's holding. The one hand is across its chest, just like the other one, but the other one is kind of like up like this and holding a trowel. And in its nose is a copper ring.
Copper doesn't sell as well as gold, but it still could be useful. Gaius uses copper for that one sending spell. So you could wear this one. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I don't
sure,
know
yeah.
if I can
Oh,
reach
I
it.
could. Yes, I could wear it. If it fits, I could wear it,
If
and
it
then
fits,
when
if it
Gaius
fits.
needs it, I could take it out, and he could use it. That'd be perfect.
Perfect.
Oh,
I love
take
this
it.
plan. Why the fuck it's holding a little gardening shovel? I don't know.
It's a
Are
flat
you sure we're not in a grave?
triangular. It has a handle with a curved piece and then a triangular, almost diamond-shaped, flat blade to it.
Does it? I'm gonna start climbing the statue. Does that come out easily?
The trowel?
Yeah.
No, all of it is made of stone.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then I don't even bother. I'm gonna take out the copper nose ring.
Comes out fairly easily, just like the other one.
Would it fit me, or is it too big?
It'd fit you, but the ring would probably go below your lower lip.
It's not very flattering.
No, that covers your whole face. That's big.
Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, no.
Maybe it's
We
an
can still
earring?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I don't
yeah.
know if elves wear earrings. Sorry.
No, we do. Yeah, we can if we want. I have pierced ears, so
Excellent.
yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Ladies, what do you do
So-
next?
Do we want
Yeah,
to go back
okay.
to them then?
I guess they're waiting for us, so we can go back.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
nobody
gonna
Does this
talk-
room lead to anywhere?
It's a hallway. It continues on, and at the end of 30 feet, you now see there are stairs going down.
All right. So the same thing goes down. That one goes up.
Right. Okay, Butt Trumpet, Reed, and Gaius. Nikita seemed to go down the stairs and leave, and Brianna kind of hurried after her. So the three of you are standing there in front of this statue.
Did I pants Reed by mistake when I was climbing up and pulling at his pants?
You're not that heavy, so you just kind of gave a little tug on it.
Okay.
I have a belt. It's okay.
I just want to.
You might have caught a little crack, but other than that, it was
Anyway,
Anyway,
Yeah, what the
Nikita
hell?
and Viv ran off.
Yeah, we're
Let's
following
go.
them. Come on.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
not a.
okay.
This is
so
not the place where you separate.
Yeah, we don't want to split up.
yeah, what weird group would be like, okay, gang, let's split up in a haunted house?
Idiots. People who deserve to die, or unless the person that is in the haunted house is actually just like an old guy in a mask or something trying to get some shady property deal or something.
Wow, that feels very formulaic, but entertaining to some audiences. And timeless.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Okay, so you head back down the stairs to that hallway. You pass by the statue with the blue light above its hand. go down, and there are stairs leading down. You go down them. There's 30 feet. They go 30 feet down, and then just like the other one, there's a hallway of 30 feet. Ahead of you, you can see that there's something, entryway, and it looks like it must be another set of stairs going down because you see the ceiling on an angle going down. Midway on the right this time is another statue, and in front of it is Nikita, and you see Vivalda climbing down from it as you get to the bottom of the stairs.
Was there another
Oh,
one?
well.
There was a copper one.
Ooh.
Yay!
Maybe we can find a silver one.
Ah,
I would like
It's
a
like a whole
silver
set.
one, actually. This could be
Oh,
Gaius's,
silver.
and then I could have the silver one.
ah.
Yeah, could you communicate with like the group when you decide to just wander off?
I don't know how to spellogram yet. I'm sorry. No, we said we were going to go here.
I
I was
kind of
still on the
shouted
statue.
gold. I'll do my best.
I've got a copper. Wait, hold on, Gaius. I have a copper piece now, so maybe I could spellogram you by tapping it to my head like you do, and then just how do I
That's
do
how
the
it
magic
works.
part?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's we're gonna have to sit down and talk about that, and maybe you can learn magic. I have no idea. It's just not a
Sure.
right now thing kind of do that we can do.
Yeah, no, because you're right here too. Anyway, so it's like I can just talk to you. I don't have to do a
Yeah.
spellogram or anything. Yeah.
It's I mean, it's definitely a thought to have that we can deal with at a different time. Not
So
when
which way do we
we're
want to go?
hundreds of feet.
We can go
underground.
down here, or we can go back up to go up.
I think if we
Is
go
there-
up, our legs are gonna get tired faster. But
Yeah.
I can try and look for Eldred tracks again. I just don't know how
Oh.
well that will.
It can't
Dude.
hurt. It can't
I
hurt.
can try.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try.
Nikita,
Is
as
it-
you're
I'm
saying
gonna
it
like-
can't hurt, your calves are just going, I beg to differ.
Yes, exactly.
As someone who's
Is it like-
experienced mind-altering headache pain from trying to
Yeah.
talk to Eldred a couple times, it might hurt.
I'm gonna see if
Is
there's
it,
any sign of Eldred going this way, like any sign of him.
Okay.
Yeah, looking back,
Is
we
it-
probably
is it-
should have been keeping track of that the whole time, and that's on all of us.
Give me a
Is it
survival
dusty
check
here,
amongst
Paul?
the burning world. What?
The Inferno.
Reed, no,
Look what
there
you've
doesn't
done.
appear to be any dust. This seems rather pristine, actually, down here.
So you said investigation? Investigation?
Survival, if you're looking for
Survival,
Eldritch
thank you.
tracks.
Yes. Ah!
You don't see anything, any sorts of tracks.
So much fire.
Do you
Who
think
would
we
do
have to go
such a
back
thing?
to the mirror room? Or at least behind the mirror so we don't look at it to look for tracks, maybe?
I can go there, yeah.
Okay, I will come
We
with
should
you.
go in a group.
Yes, let's all go. We can all
Yes.
go that way. Yeah.
That way, if any vampires come out, we'll be together.
What the fuck is a vampire? I am not familiar with.
You never heard stories of vampires?
I don't think that's a dwarf thing. I don't know.
Oh.
Okay,
What
so
do
you
they
head,
do?
Oh yeah, no, the dwarfs ones have the ones that suck the blood out of the feet, right? Was that a
I'm
different?
sensing that's an attempt at an insult, but
That's not an insult.
Another
I mean,
survival check?
yes.
We're off to find our wizard.
19.
The only tracks or signs of any travel around here seems to be your own group.
I don't see any sign of Eldred, which
Maybe
makes me
maybe
scared
the
that he's
fire
in
burned
there.
his tracks away.
That's very possible. I got possessed by the DM there for a second.
Give me
oh,
time.
do you mean vampire? Is that what you mean?
What?
Vampire?
Ah,
Is that what dwarves call them?
I think so. It's the closest word I could think of. They suck blood. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
We need to stop talking about vampires or else we're gonna start, like, calling them to us.
Oh,
Is
okay,
that how it
so
works?
You found no tracks there.
Oh yes, I
You-
found nothing. By the way.
You
Well, shit.
you have a choice of two statues. Oh, by the way, Gaius, Butt Trumpet, and Reed. The statue on the right there that you went down to when you went down the stairs is very similar to the other one.
Yeah.
This one has eyes. The one hand is up across the chest, just like the other one, but the other one is up like this and holds a trowel.
So we got a trowel, a flame, and what was the other one?
Hand
Did
out
it
like
also have
this,
flame?
but that one
Oh,
didn't
stop.
have any eyes.
Okay.
And on the one side, you have another set of stairs going down. On the first set, you have another set of stairs going up.
So the second statue kind of had its arm out like stop.
The very first statue that didn't have the blue
No.
flame had a hand
yeah.
out like that.
Okay.
Oh, and Gaius, the statue where you saw Nikita and Vivalda had a similar nose ring, but this one was copper.
So the gold nose ring statue had its arm out like stop, and the other one had its arm with a trowel over its
Like
chest.
digging,
Yeah,
but copper.
which it goes down. So I'm a little scared that if we go down that staircase, we're gonna have to dig.
Or there's plants.
I'm already. I'm so tired. Oh, plants.
Oh my gosh.
Garden.
Wait.
Plants.
Do you think they
What?
buried Eldred?
No.
Ooh.
I
hope
think
not.
he's not down here.
I don't know. Whoever
I can-
took him.
I'm so concerned that he's actually in the mirror.
He's not the man in the mirror.
Okay.
How do we check? Do we
What if we
check?
broke
Do we
the
just-
mirror? If you break the mirror, like, will it stop?
I'm not
it
sure
could
we
open a
tried
portal
that.
to another dimension.
Yeah, I was about to say, did we debate trying that?
I think
What if-
we
what
debated
if-
trying to break it.
Do you think we could break it from the back? That way we don't have to go in front of it to break it.
That we could try. That we could definitely try. I will walk
It's
over to it.
floating. It's floating though. What if it I don't know,
We are
falls on
not
us?
gonna find Eldred.
Oh,
We're trying.
we can't lose another friend.
How about what if Eldred did go in the mirror and then the mirror made him bad?
I think more
I'm-
than anything, it's that he's not entirely in there, but he has potential to be. With like
Oh,
the
yes.
color shifting and everything, I feel like it's almost like he's halfway there, but not quite.
I
That
see.
is
He's
very
halfway there. He
philosophical.
must be
I'm
living on a
confused.
prayer.
Wow.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Well, I tried.
Yeah. Anyway, what the hell
Thank
were we
you,
just talking
Bobby.
about?
Nikita would like to go up to the back of the mirror
Okay.
and knock on it. See how solid it
Oh, boy.
See if the man in the mirror responds.
It
yeah.
it is very solid, and it kind of rings out like if you were hitting like a metal pitcher or something.
So I mean
If
we
I
could
just-
try to break it, but that sounded very metallic, so that would be hard to
What if I just dent it with my shield?
possibly or break your shield. What's your shield made of?
I just bought it. I don't remember.
You mean the shield I lent you?
Been a long time on those
Oh
stairs.
no, I didn't buy this. I bought your sword. Gaius gave me this one. What is it made out of, Gaius?
Wooden metal.
Not good enough for metal.
Probably
No,
not.
it's kind of. I wouldn't use that as a bad. I mean, perfectly good hammers to hammer
Okay.
away at a thing, but
I have
You
another
know,
idea.
While they're poking at the back of the mirror and stuff, I'm going to keep my eye on the statue with the blue flame.
Okay. Give me a perception
Uh,
check. Reed.
A 20,
Okay.
not natural.
It seems like a very old statue. The flame just continues to burn. Seems very solid. It is the art style is very different from anything you've seen before. You haven't seen a lot of statuary of things coming out of walls before. So that's very interesting to you. But other than that, not a lot really that you didn't really notice the first time you saw it.
Okay. I just want to make sure it doesn't like move when they start doing stuff.
Okay. So you keep
When
an
we
eye
turn
on
our
it.
backs on it?
Well, you guys are facing the back of the mirror, which is not.
Da.
All right, I have an idea. Nikita,
What's that?
hold my
Da.
torch. All right.
Holding torch. Oh my god, it's on fire! Yeah, okay. I have
Generally, torches are on fire. Have I been
It's tough
spoiling
to
you
tell
people with
with the
magic too
entire
much?
world burning.
Anyway, I'm going to take the hilt of my sword, and I'm just gonna kind of go around to the edge of the mirror and just kind of go like that around the edge so I can hit it.
Okay, where? All right, explain this a little bit more to me. I'm not sure. Are you hitting the
Yes.
side of the mirror? The side of the
I'm
frame?
trying to hit the actual glass of the mirror, but
Okay.
without looking at it. So I'm standing like parallel to it, facing
Okay.
the same direction the mirror is facing, but not looking at the mirror.
Okay, everyone
So-
but Vivalda, take off your headphones, please.
Here we go.
It'll be really interesting to see what Bree's new character is going to be like.
All right.
Okay. So what I need you to do is roll to hit with disadvantage.
15.
Okay, that's good. You reach around and you swing, and you hit something, but the feel of it is not like what you expect. It almost feels like you swung your sword into some sort of goo, almost like Jello or pudding or something from the sewers, but minus the smell. Give me a perception check, please.
15.
15, very good. You're having a hard time pulling the sword free, but you looking at the sword, like when you can't pull it, you instinctually look down at the sword, and slowly creeping up the blade is a black, shiny, metallic oil-like substance.
I let go.
Okay, and the sword you hear a sucking sound, and the sword kind of disappears out of your view.
So, all right, to come back. Right.
Okay, you see Vivalda go to the one side of the mirror and take her sword and swing, and then her eyes go wide, and you see her struggling with the sword. She looks down and immediately lets go of it and goes, "Oh!" and takes a couple steps backwards.
Viv, are you
So I
all
just
right?
lost my. Yeah, I just lost my short sword. Luckily, it wasn't like in top tier condition, but So that's like not a mirror.
Did it
Oh,
eat it?
shit.
Yeah,
Sounds like it ate it.
ate my sword.
Did it?
You
Okay.
Did
see
it
the
eat
sword-
Eldred?
Never mind.
I don't think it ate Eldred. I know Eldred well enough that I can would say with a modicum of confidence, he's not dumb enough to walk into a mirror.
I don't know, but if
I
if
don't think he
Eldred
would have
was
went
in the
down all
mirror-
these stairs, honestly.
Oh, yeah, also that.
I don't know. I saw.
That should have been our first clue.
I saw the
He followed
tracks,
the tree.
and
Yeah.
Butt Trumpet and Nikita saw him in the mirror, and I'm my sword
not-
is in the
They
mirror
saw-
now.
They saw something in the mirror that resembled
Ah.
Eldred. That's not confirming that. Once again, mirrors are
I saw
not
my
supposed to work this way.
I saw my friend
Mm-hmm.
Kellen, and he got really angry. And as much as I want him to come back, I don't think it was really him.
Your friend Kellen, didn't you say you lost him in this haunted house too?
Yeah,
Yes,
we saw
well-
him. He was looking at one of the mirrors, and then we didn't see where he went. So I thought he went into the mirror, but I don't know.
So we were taking a rest period, and it was like his turn for watch. And then we woke up naturally, and he was gone.
Is it possible to just be pushed into the mirror? What if Eldred was pushed into the mirror?
It's a It could have happened. I mean,
Did the mirror like suck your sword in, or did you drop it?
It was-
or
it was like kind of like spider webby material, but like liquidy, and it just kind of came out and it just kind of sucked it in. And I was like, I knew if I had like my hand on it, it would like grab my hand. So I was like, I'm not going to let it
Right.
grab my hand. So
Okay.
yeah, it was.
Maybe it's like the stuff
was-
in the attic.
It might be, just
Yeah.
not pink.
Yeah, this was black.
I don't know which is worse,
Black
but yeah.
inky. We need to figure it out. We need to either. I don't know how to break this. So do we want to?
Neither do I.
I don't think
Oh,
we
I could
do
light it
break
on fire. If it's oil, I could light it on fire.
Here, I'll give you the torch back.
Wait. But you might, if our friends are trapped in there, you might burn them up.
Damn it! What do I do? What do you want me to do? Let's take a vote. Do I light it on
Guys,
fire, or do I just go down?
Guys, you know
highway?
magic.
I know some magic. I don't know all
I don't
magic.
think pissing off the mirror is gonna help. I think trying to light it on fire is just gonna piss it off.
Yeah, I don't want
That's just me.
Listen, I'm
maybe
half
that's what
expecting
the
for
last-
us to go to the stone's throw after we're done here, and Eldred to be there, wondering where the hell we were at. That's what I'm anticipating.
That
So,
would be nice.
That would be a huge dick move if he just left
would
us
say-
Not the
here.
first one though.
before we jam a lit torch into a
Mm-hmm.
mirror, if you want to continue to look around first,
No.
Sure.
that
I can do that.
we can always burn everything down around us on the way out.
I like this plan. Fuck
And
this
walk
house.
can't
away,
come
not
back
in
from
slow motion.
No.
No.
No. Especially not
But
with
Well,
what's
boy, would that
outside.
look cool.
Yes.
If we start
So
a
do
fire
you want to
though,
go-
and we gotta run away, like if we have to run away from it, just imagine how many stairs we gotta climb to get away from this fire.
Oh
Yes,
fuck,
that
I'm dead.
sounds terrible.
I'll sit down. It's fine.
Unless we can fast
I don't
forward
know
going
what
up
fire you're
those
talking
stairs.
All of you have this vision of the area around you in flames.
Mm.
I don't know why it just seems so.
So vivid.
Yes.
So
Like
Viv,
it's really happening.
Yeah, I chose the word proper, and for reason.
So I say we go down the stairs until we have to start digging, and then we come back up and try the other side.
all right.
Cool. Do that.
Okay, and maybe we'll find
Okay.
plants.
Ah,
Yes.
why are you
Or
excited about
bags
the
of
We
Sure.
all walk out of the
Statue
house with an adorable little potted succulent.
Named
That may or
Eldred.
may not be haunted.
I mean, if we find plants, that
Eldred
means
was with us all the time.
like plants usually mean like sunlight and
That's true.
good stuff.
That's
So.
true. Or
And
something.
you know what
I
doesn't
mean,
like? You know what
fungus
doesn't like
one.
sunlight? Vampires.
What?
I've heard that too.
God.
Mhm.
Let's go downstairs.
Let's go down the stairs.
Mhm.
Okay, so you go to the right and go down the stairs, and you're by the statue with the eyes and the trowel.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do from there?
Reed turns to the statue. We're going to go down there. That's okay, right?
I like this idea.
Oh.
We should check with him.
The statue talks.
Nah,
Whatever.
it doesn't. Thankfully, it does not.
okay.
But if
making
it
sure.
started, we'd have a pretty
On the
good
off
fucking
chance it did
sign.
respawn.
Okay.
Okay,
so,
I think it's safe.
Okay, so you continue past the statue, and there are stairs going down. Okay, they go 30 feet down. At the very bottom, there is a hallway going to your left.
No plants.
No plants.
Mm.
So you're at the bottom of the stairs?
Duh.
Okay. You look to the left, and the hallway goes 30 feet. Initially, it looks like it ends at a wall. Midway on your right-hand side is another statue.
Maybe it has a silver ring.
Ah, that's true. Let's check it out. I would like to go closer. And I am
Okay.
telling you as I go closer, I am going closer.
This
Not running
statue
away.
looks very similar to the one with no eyes and the one with the trowel. Same face. This one has eyes. It's robed. Next to its feet are a stack of books made of stone. In one hand, it's holding an open book. And in the other hand, it's kind of doing something like this, but pointing straight ahead. And in its nose is, guess what?
A booger.
Absolutely, which
Not
is
in
on
one.
fire, obviously.
Flaming booger.
A flaming booger.
That sounds very painful.
I vote that's our new party name.
Oh, God.
No. Just no.
What do we see for
God.
real, Ball?
That's a silver ring in the nose.
A silver ring. All right. Who can reach it? Who
Hooray!
wants to pull this one out?
I'll get it. I climb
you,
up and
Reed.
grab it. As I go to grab it, I say I'm sorry to the statue.
Okay.
We all
Nothing
lift them
personal.
up. Did
I wonder what.
Does it
Do you
come
think
out?
there could be other rings?
One
What was that,
ring
Reed?
to rule them all.
Does it come off?
Yes.
Can we compare them? Are they all the same size?
Yep.
We don't have to dig, so we can check it out, yes?
Yeah. Might as well
Okay.
keep
If
going.
it's pointing that way.
You go to the end of the 30-foot hallway, and to your left is another stairway going down.
Sounds good.
Okay. You go down
That's
the
not that
stairs 30 feet. Once again, it's a straight hallway. On the right-hand side is a statue. And at the end of the 30 feet, from the downward angle of the hallway, it looks like more stairs going down.
What's this statue look like?
This one has no eyes, and its hand is out like this. This one does not have a ring in its nose.
Can we tell if we've been here before? Is this the same statue or is the house fucking with us? Are our tracks
Are there
here?
stairs that lead up now?
They lead down.
I
I
don't
take
think
out
we've
my
been here
silver
before.
chalk.
What does that read?
I take out my sewer chalk. I'm
Don't write your name. Just in case somebody
Okay.
else finds it.
You want me to write your name?
No. I don't want you to write anyone's from this party's name down.
Draw dick!
Oh.
No! Right, flaming boogers.
I'm not doing any of that.
Thank you.
Reed will mark an X on. Is there like a base under the statue?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A small
on,
one.
on the front. Okay, I make a mark on the base, like an X if I can.
An X-shaped flaming booger. Got it.
No.
Artist interpretation.
And I'm going to make an arrow pointing down, since that's the way the stairs are going.
Okay.
All right,
So
I like this plan.
No names.
Okay.
Let's go down these stairs and hopefully I'm just being paranoid.
Okay, you go down the
usual.
stairs. They go about 30 feet. And at the bottom, you can turn left.
Let's peek around to the left.
Okay.
Mhm.
You get to the bottom of the stairs and you look left. And there is a hallway. And what you see a statue on the left. And it has a blue flame rising up out of its hand.
Back. I've had dreams like this when I was in the mine.
Is there a hallway across from the statue?
Yes.
Do we see stuff down there like the back of a mirror?
Yes.
Ah,
No, I don't like this. I don't like this. What?
Nope.
No,
Hey,
no,
can we
no,
set the
no,
mirror on
wait.
fire?
We no. Hey, what? Careful there, Firebug. Hold on.
Firebug.
Hold off on the torching, in case we can't figure out how to leave quickly.
Smokey the Gaius says, don't play with fireballs.
It's just me smacking the back of a wizard's head. What are you doing?
Only
Anyway,
you can prevent fireballs.
only you can prevent idiot wizards. Okay, so the last statue we passed was one with a hand up, telling us to stop, right?
Yeah.
So that
We came
might
down
be.
those stairs,
Yeah.
and instead of going up them, we came down from them. We went in a
Yes.
circle. It was.
It's magic. That's usually what I tell myself so I don't go insane.
So I
But
could
Trumpet and Nikita heard something from the mirror. They're just not sure.
if you
So,
guys want, I could
Hmm.
run really fast in a circle around the stairs and make sure that they come back to the right spot.
No, we're not. Reed,
I
what
could run really
happens every
fast with
time you
you.
go by a web?
I can run very fast with you.
Do we need to give them like a bell?
We might need to. Do we have something?
No, they're the stealthy ones. They shouldn't have bells on them. How about this?
Reed,
I
if you
just
run
am-
up the stairs on this one, and I run down the stairs on that one, we can see if we can like tag each other in the middle, and then keep going.
There's
Yeah, we
there's
can
a,
do
there's
that.
a thing we could do to test your theory. What we could do is we stay together because we don't know how it works here. We
Yeah.
could put something like, I don't know, guys reaches a top pocket, pulls out a piece of bread and puts it in the hand of the statue.
Oh, the palm up hand?
Yeah, the one that's not on fire.
Okay.
And it's
So
like,
you,
and
in
then-
other words, you're just sitting it there. You don't want toast.
No,
Okay.
no, not the firebug of the party.
That's
He
right.
puts
that's
it in the
elf.
hand. He's like, now if we want to test your idea, we as a group can go together. There's no need to sprint, none of that. And if we follow the same path and we end up right back here again, that proves it. The other thing we could test is going different directions where there aren't palm up statues and see where they lead us. It's like we're in a maze, but magical
Okay.
Nah.
But
instead
there's
of
only
dead
one
ends.
statue, right?
I don't.
With the
I
palm
thought
up,
there were
yeah.
two. Was there a second one?
There's the stop sign one, and then there's the fire
Oh.
one.
Well, we
There was a
thought we
trowel
saw a
one.
second one, but then we ended up back here, and we think this is the same one with the flame. So
There's
Well,
a middle one. It's a circle.
there's a
The
mirror
middle one
here,
is the one
right?
with the silver ring and the
Yeah.
books.
So all I'm saying is, if we want to continue to explore, we don't go past the statue with their hand up. If we see that, we turn around and try a different path. That's all. Or we can
Okay,
try one
Reed-
of those to confirm the theory.
I'll follow you
Reed,
guys.
Reed just wants to. I just want to go back. Still within.
Do I need to break
sight
out
of
this
everybody.
ball of string I carry around for this specific reason?
I just want to look towards the up the stairs that went up the first time
Okay. That you
Keep
just
this
came
hallway.
down.
we just came. No,
Down.
we just came down. Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
confused. Okay. Yep, stairs are still there. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
Well, let's go up these stairs. That should, if I'm remembering right, that should have the statue with the palm, the stop.
Mm-hmm.
And Gaia says, "Don't go past." So we turn back, and then ideally we should still see blue flame bread. Then we go to down
Mm-hmm.
and down and down, and if we come to stop again, then I think
We could leave a mark. We could leave a mark or another piece of something at the stop statue
Yeah.
to see if it's the same one.
Side
Yeah,
note,
there we
Blue
go.
Flame Bread is also a really good party name.
Stop it.
to get really creepy and leave the chalk somewhere. And if we come back and somebody else has written something, I don't like my imagination.
No. Yeah,
No.
stop with that, at least for now.
Okay. Yep. I just start walking now. So let's go up the stairs. Should be stop hand with what Reed wrote.
Okay.
Wait. Do I have two? Do I have two pieces of chalk? Because I will totally do that.
Just snap it.
What?
Yeah,
Is it big enough
Snap.
to snap it in half?
the chalk. Or does he
Sure.
have more than one piece? Did he get the full Crayola? or whatever.
We'll say it's big enough to snap in half.
It's the Crayola kit that has the sharpener on the side, too.
Yes.
I snap my chalk in half.
Okay, you now have chalk dust all over your hands and 2 pieces of chalk.
Okay, and I will place one at the base of the flame statue. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we have the bread there. We're gonna leave that chalk at the stop hand statue when we go up the stairs.
I already marked that one.
But he marked that.
Okay.
We can leave the chalk at the down one with the trowel digging thing. So
or we can leave it by the mirror and see if anybody in the mirror writes anything.
Don't go near it. I don't want you to get sucked into the mirror. Because that just sounds exhausting.
I can just walk up behind it and roll the chalk underneath in front because it's floating.
This is true. But are you okay with never picking that chalk up again? Because I don't want to go in front of that fucking mirror.
But we have to get out of here.
Well, okay, yes.
Skirt around it.
Okay.
I will leave the chalk. I will leave the chalk by the other statue when we get there. Okay. So let's go that way.
So you're going upstairs or downstairs?
Up. Duh?
Yeah, we're gonna go up first.
Okay, you go up the stairs and there's a mirror with no eyes and a hand out like this.
Statue?
Mirror?
Okay.
A statue, I'm sorry.
Statue.
I was like, for a second, I got real scared.
Now you're all mirrors.
All right, is my chalk mark still there?
Yes.
You can leave the piece here. We have 2 clues now. Both the chalk that you wrote and that. And then we can retrace our steps to see if we end back up here again.
Well, if we keep going forward here, we should come to the statue with the books, right?
Yes.
All right, yeah, let's give it a go and see if this breaks our mind or reality or whatever the hell is going on here.
You go and there's steps up, and there's a hallway to your right at the top. If you turn right, midway down the hallway on your left-hand side is a statue with a pile of books on the far side of its legs, and in its hands it has an open book, and the other hand is looking like it's doing some sort of magical gesture.
Can I climb up a little enough to read if there's something in the book?
Sure.
While he's doing that, as a ritual, I'm going to cast Detect Magic in front of the statue.
What if we...
In front of the statue?
Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't like that face Paul just made as I told him I want to try Detect Magic. I have a bad feeling I'm going to go blind again, or have a migraine, or pass out.
Or
all the
a
above.
vampire could come out. You never know.
I don't think vampires are the problem here.
We don't know what the problem is in this house. Vampires are as good as anything that could possibly be here.
Give me a perception check, Gaius.
Okie dokie. Perception there. That's a nat 20. Plus 8, if that matters.
No, that's great. It was actually a high DC.
Delightful.
Across from the statue, on the wall, you see the faintest shimmer of the glow, kind of in a rectangular shape, lengthwise up and down.
Yeah, magic. I kind of just walk over and at first I put in my hand. I'm like, ooh, that's my good hand, and then puts his pinky out on his non-dominant hand and just kind of like touches that part of the wall.
Okay,
hand.
Before he did that though, did I get to just look and see if there was words on the book?
You're climbing up as he's doing this. You look down on the books, open book, and there's writing carved into the stone. But it's nothing that you recognize. It doesn't appear to be letters. It appears to be some sort of runes.
Yeah, I can't read that. There is something written on the book, though.
Interesting.
Oh, is there? Oh, wait, I'm mid-ritual. Remind me about that in a minute, though.
Wait, boost me up. Let me see if maybe I recognize it.
Okay.
Yeah, I will boost Butt Trumpet up. And you still have the chalk, so if you're able to draw on the wall what is in the book, maybe we'll know what it is.
Okay, Butt
Okay.
Trumpet,
Well,
give
maybe
me a arcane roll.
I probably shouldn't draw anything until guys finishes, his.
Jeez, I
Yeah.
can't win today.
Okay, it's definitely runes. You don't recognize the runes, though. So it's not letters, it's no language, it's actually some sort of magical runes. But you don't recognize them.
I got
Indiana
nothing.
Jones it. The paper and and
Tracy.
Oh,
I don't have any paper.
do that.
I don't think I
Yeah.
do either.
That's why I was
My
hoping you
inventory.
could write it on the wall.
Yeah.
nobody has
You could.
paper. What's
Oh,
wrong
I've
with
got
you
a
people?
pouch. I could lay the pouch on top of it, and you could rub the chalk on the pouch. If that works.
As
That's
Gaius
the
is
new-
mid-ritual, he just pulls out a piece of paper and just like balls it up and throws it at you guys, and he's like, "And back to the ritual."
If I catch it, I hand it to Butt Trumpet. and my piece of chalk.
Then I do the
Charcoal, use
Indiana
charcoal.
Jones.
Okay. So you do a rubbing on the book, and the runes come off onto the paper. And you now have a paper with a lot of chalk on it and 3 runes.
If it wouldn't totally mess up the writing, I'd crumple it in a ball and throw it at Gaius. But don't want to run the risk of ruining the work.
Ah,
And then we wait for guys to finish his magic.
Yes.
Do
And
you
then
We're all
come back
go
sitting
down?
back.
pretzel style.
I was going to say if they come down, I would like to look at the paper.
Okay.
Yep. Help yourself.
Roll me a Arcana roll.
Sorry.
Hey, you can roll a nat 20.
7? You've never seen anything like these before.
Got
If someone could speak it to me phonetically, I can understand languages. Any
I
language.
don't know how to pronounce
Spoken.
a rune.
It's
That
more of
is
a
the problem.
symbol than any sort of letter.
Yeah.
How
I
shocked
know.
would you all be if Reed just suddenly starts going, Anel Nathrak, with was spethos, doth neldi
That's when I strike Reed with non-damaging unconscious attacks to the head.
Oh my gosh.
Little boy in gold
If he
armor
a-
comes by.
if he
Mommy!
asked, I was going to say, if he asked where the gatekeeper is, just say you don't know. But you'll help him find her.
I'm just here for the accountant's party.
Yeah. Hey, did
I
somebody
have
bring
an
their
idea.
dog?
While Gaius
Ah,
is
Ghostbusters.
doing this ritual,
Yes.
I'm not saying we leave. I'm not saying we split up or anything. But like when he's done with his spell, what if? And I'm sad to say this, but what if we burned the nose rings in the fire? Guys, focus on your spell.
Or we could place them in the
Firebug?
hand.
No firebug.
We could place them in the hand where the bread is.
This is a level 1
Behold,
ritual.
the
It's not that
incredibly
hard.
guilty firebug.
Cause
Is that why you're not with the other elves?
No, there's a different reason.
That's
I'm not
your
going to talk about
ritual.
that. There's a fire in that person's hand, and the fire,
The different
you know,
reason.
like that was the only statue without a nose ring. So maybe if we give all the nose rings to that statue will reveal something.
Well,
I don't
maybe
know.
maybe in the bread hand first though,
Yeah,
Perhaps.
just so we don't lose
We could
it.
do that.
and then we burn them if that doesn't work.
If we could do the
Well, I
copper
think-
one first too, see if it does anything.
It might not be hot enough to burn them, or it's so hot it just so.
You almost done that ritual, guys.
I don't know, Paul.
We'll
It's been
say
10
we'll
minutes.
say he's done. I just didn't want to interrupt anybody. So you've done your
Taking our
ritual,
time.
and there's this
Yep.
faint shimmer in the shape of a rectangle on the wall opposite the statue.
Now, the rectangle, is it like
Tall,
full, it's like door-sized rectangle?
yes.
Okay. Not like a cubby hole or something. All right,
Correct.
so guys walks over. He's like, he goes to reach out and touch with his hand, and he's like, nope, that's the good one. And then reaches out with his non-dominant hand, just like pinky.
You could use a
toward
weapon.
it. The weapon's important. I have at least one of these I can lose. Good
Okay.
thing, I can grow it
As-
back at some point.
As you do it, the tip of your pinky nail disappears into the stone.
And then I immediately jerk my hand back. Is it all still there?
Yep.
Good news! I found a secret door.
Secret door.
Should we still do a circle to make sure or just
Screw that idea. We'll do that if this doesn't pan out.
okay?
Sure.
Magic. He gestures. Magic door.
It just, I don't see it. It just looks like a wall.
Give me the sewer chalk. Wait, hold on. The guy pulls on a glove. Give me the sewer chalk.
I give you
And
my
then-
half piece of sewer chalk.
And then just outside of the perimeter of the magic he can detect, he'll just scroll with the chalk all around it.
Okay. You see guys draw a rectangular shape on the wall opposite the statue.
And then he just kind of like, ugh, and then like, kind of just chucks the chalk back at Reed and just peels the glove off and just kind of like balls it up and puts it in his back pocket.
Don't later.
Hmm.
Do we just
Hmm.
walk through? Do we just touch it?
Should we?
Oh, that is
hold
a-
hands as we go through,
That is an
or-
excellent question. Well, I put my pinky in and it came out all right. So,
Did it go through?
yeah, it disappeared in a little bit, and then I pulled it out immediately to make sure it wasn't melting or anything weird like that.
I'll
So
put my pinky
we could-
through.
Your pinky seems to sink into the wall.
I
You
pull
put
it
your
back.
pinky in, you pull your pinky out, you put your pinky in, and you shake it all about.
pick up butt trumpet and just shove them through the wall. What do you see? No, I don't actually do that. I don't actually do that. That's for the singing.
They're
And
dead.
then the imagination that was that scene in Gaius' head flashes back and we're in reality again. Starting to treat them like
Okay.
scrubs or something.
I can go in. My pinky is all right.
Yeah, so is mine. Oh, you know
How
what?
do you want-
Here, Gaius pulls out rope, throws most of it to Nikita. He holds on to the one end, wraps it around his hand. He's like, why not? And just steps through the fucking door.
What?
Okay.
Okay,
You want
who wants to go second?
I will.
Well,
Do
I
I
stepped
feel
through.
any pressure or?
Guys
I
just
popped my head back.
disappears into the wall.
But the rope
No
is still
touch?
taut, type of
Yep.
thing.
Can I pull myself
Alright,
back
you go
out real
second.
quick?
I don't hear
Yes.
screaming.
I poke my head back out. Okay. One pull. Okay. A bunch. I'm in trouble. And then dips my head back. I dip my head back in. What do I see, Paul?
Okay, well, hold on. When he dips his head back in, does anybody else do anything?
I kind
Does
of
anyone want to go, or should we wait?
I want to follow. I'm a follow.
Okay, you
Sounds
go.
like it sounds like he wants us to wait. Though.
Look at
Keep your
everybody
hands on
skips
the
here.
rope.
Okay, you see Vivalda disappear into the wall. Butt Trumpet, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm following. Did you hear
Okay.
my song?
You.
Hey, Paul,
I
this
will
isn't
tie
the Tomb of
rope around
Annihilation,
Butt
is it?
Trumpet's waist.
Well, I'll get to you, Gaius. You're through the wall. So Butt Trumpet disappears into the wall, leaving Nikita and Reed.
I'm standing next to Nikita, and I'm just like, it sounded like he wanted us to wait.
That was kind of my thinking. I'm not fucking moving until he's not screaming.
Okay.
Okay, I'm staying with you.
Gaius, you get through the wall and immediately, like within seconds, are bumped into from behind, and you see Vivalda, who then steps around you, and
Damn it,
then
Firebug.
and then immediately afterwards, you feel pressure on the back of your knee, in which like all of a sudden the weight
I
on
already
your
know who
leg,
this is.
you kind of jerk a little bit. You look down, there's Butt Trumpet looking up at you, going, "Oh,
It was implied you had
help.
to wait, but
Well, we can help.
well, I heard the story about this tomb where this one specific room, if you happen to just go in it, would kill you instantly. So
Can Can
I'm
we
glad
hear
we're
him
not all
talking
dead.
outside?
Dead.
No.
I thought we weren't in a tomb.
Okay.
I don't know where we're at. It could be tomb. We went down far enough. Anywho, what do we see in front of us, Paul?
Okay.
So I can either give the signal of okay or oh dear God. We're having this conversation and there's a tentacular beast in front of us, like
Like
lunging at
Cerberus
us.
is right there.
Yeah.
Nikita and
Yeah.
Reed, please take off your headphones. You look before you, and it's a room that's about 30 feet by 30 feet.
The
Before
measurement of the
you,
day.
across the room is another statue. Except this statue is like the one coming out of the wall, hooded, and it holds the hand out, and there's a blue flame coming up from the fingers again.
Mm-hmm.
But the pedestal on which the statue is on, the statue looks very similar, except the hand that's out open palm is tucked into the robes. It's not out like that. But the pedestal
bread.
comes out another 10 feet. And in the middle of it seems to be a hole, a strange shaped hole.
I give one tug on the rope.
Nikita, you feel one tug on the rope.
All right, that's one tug. Do we go in together, or do you want to go ahead of me?
Let's go together.
Okay. I do not trust walking through walls, so I edge closer to it, and then like poke it with my toe.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gaia said you see like a little dwarven foot kind of come out and feel around and then go back and then come back out again and just kind of feel around.
Yeah,
Okay.
I grab the foot the second time it comes in and just jerk it a little bit. Boom. And I step back away from the wall and just lean against the leg.
I scream, and the next thing they see is me swinging a warhammer through the door.
Oh no.
I've definitely stepped back and away and pushed everybody out of the way.
Okay, you see this
After I've done
warhammer, the head of this warhammer, and the shaft of it comes swinging through.
The fuck! Something touched my foot, Reed! Stay back behind me!
Okay. I draw my sword.
So I'll walk in this time. I got like rope around my arm, warhammer, and shield, and I'm just kind of coming in like.
You
So,
see
like,
this
right-
shield like break the level of the wall, and then slowly after the shield begins to come towards you, you see these little eyes just above it, and then a helmet with wings.
I don't have the helmet back yet.
Oh, without
didn't pick it up
wings
before
and
we
no
went.
helmet.
Yeah. Bald head. What the fuck touched my foot?
What are you talking about? We've been waiting for you.
Something
The guy
touched my
glares
foot.
at the other two.
I come through right
damn it.
after.
Magic. Weird stuff.
Okay. So you're
bring
all
Reed in.
in this 30-foot by 30-foot room. Nikita is kind of freaking out because something seemed to grab her foot, she's saying.
Strange.
I'm studying the floor.
It's the same stone, except opposite you on the wall is another one of these statues, like the one with the blue flame. It's whole, except this one, the hand's all the way out, holding the flame up before it, the blue flame. The other hand that was up, palm up before, is tucked into the robes, and the pedestal on which it is extends out another 10 feet. On that is it more than 10 feet. It's like a radius of like 15 foot by 15 foot. In the center is kind of a round level coming up from it, and in the middle of that is a strangely shaped hole.
Did something come out of that hole?
No. We've been waiting for you to come through.
You didn't put bread in it yet?
No, I don't usually just throw random crap into holes inside of what giving me like a maze-like vibe. But when you say weirdly shaped hole, is it like nose ring shaped?
Maybe the entire circumference of it. It kind of looks, when you get up close, like a wagon wheel without the actual wheel part.
I can win without
Without the, it's like the spokes and the axle.
Okay,
but
so
it
the,
Kinda like a
holds
the hole's
flower.
basically like holds the circle.
like a really pathetic daisy. Yes, Vivol.
Okay.
Pathetic days. Well,
What was
we
that,
didn't find
guys?
anything that
Oh
looks
no,
like
I
it
was
fits that.
getting clarity. Like, so it's not a like circle.
Correct.
The hole.
It's a circle with a bunch of lines coming off of it.
Correct.
Have we
Does it look
seen
like-
this symbol before? Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead. That's a good question.
Give me a history check.
I'm thinking
guidance.
maybe
With
if we
guidance.
put bread in every part of the.
I don't
the
have enough
hole.
bread. We're not wasting more food that way. I regret leaving that bread behind already.
That's true. We're gonna starve to death down here. I think.
You have no idea whatsoever. You've never
I
seen
don't
this
even
shape,
care what
this
touched
type of
my
hole
fucking-
before.
Mm.
And you know what? This might be a good place to stop to give everyone a chance to think. So,
Where can I get more bread to put in the hole?
most
just
of
eat
you
people.
will work on how to figure this out. Meanwhile, Reed will be thinking with his stomach. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Tune in next week, same Grognard time, same Grognard channel, and we'll see if the friends can figure out what's going on with this. We also have a channel on YouTube at Grognard and Friends, just like here on Twitch, and you can catch up on past episodes. And we look forward, and hopefully we'll see you next week. And if you're checking out our videos or just spending time with friends or anyone at all, be kind.
Hey there, kid! Come and talk to me. I think you're cute. Don't mind that I'm 23.